All's my life I has to fight.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's actually, you know what, ne? Welcome back to me because I've been away. Can't talk. I've been away for a while. Let's just say work has been hectic, and I can't keep saying this every vlog. But now that I'm kind of done with my work for the week, I have more time to pour into hobbies and stuff. And actually, I haven't been going to the gym for a while because I've just been so busy lately. But today, I'm resetting that, getting ready for the week ahead. So, today's vlog is all about that resetting, getting back into the groove of, de stressing and not being so overworked and burnt out. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog and stay tuned for my next few videos because I am going to be putting out more videos, maybe another one this week. I'm thinking about a week of workouts. So yeah, if you want to see that, maybe say it in the comments, maybe not. Actually, whether you want to see it or not, I'm gonna post it. So stay tuned for that. Enjoy. Recently, I've been taking creatine. I haven't been consistent with it. I know people say, well, I know it is recommended that you take it every day, even if you're not going to the gym, but I just didn't see that as feasible. I'm still kind of wary about it. But I have been taking it and I do see the effects. I think it's been like maybe 3 weeks. I do see the effects. I'm able to lift much heavier in the gym, and yeah, I would say that's about it. I didn't experience any bloating or anything like that. But one thing I do want to say is that I have also been drinking a lot of water because I don't want to mess up my kidneys. I'm not very well versed in taking it. I haven't really done in-depth research about it. But as far as I know, it is pretty harmless. It's one of the most researched supplements and it is relatively safe. But I think me just upping my water intake is just an extra precaution for myself because I am chronically drinking sodas or juice. So yeah, that's just a precaution that I am taking. I don't want to mess up my kidneys. So yeah. But I am taking it. I am seeing the results in terms of my energy levels and my threshold when it comes to lifting very heavy. I am excited to see moving forward. I've already done some measurements. So in a month or two, I'll let you guys know if it's actually worth buying. But yeah, right now I'm just having something to eat. Then I'm going to the gym. The gym is like 5 minutes away, and today is a quad focus leg day. So I am mentally prepared to wreck some muscles. So let's go. I for sure thought there would be no one in the gym because it's on a Sunday and it's at 12. And one thing about these people during the hours from 12 till 2, they're on lunchtime, they're either eating or taking a nap. So I didn't expect anyone to be here, but it's pretty full and I'm a little bit shy. I don't want to see people. No, let me not put it like that. I don't want people to see me recording myself. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes, but also the gym is very small, so there are a lot of machines very close to each other. So if I put down my tripod at an angle that is suitable or appropriate, then it's blocking the way for someone to either get through or use another machine. So it was kind of hard to film and I was out of frame for some of them. But yeah, basically I just did a quick filming, and I think moving forward I will probably need to go to the gym earlier in the morning, like probably right after Fajr, if I want like more space, because I don't think there will be that many people there. So yeah, here is a very congested gym vlog. Enjoy. Now, I did stretch at the gym, but when I saw the footage, I was like, yo, do I really look like that? Like, nah, I'm not putting that online. But yeah, I did stretch. I need to fix my posture. So it is about 5:30. I just came back from the, well, I didn't just come back from the gym. I took a shower and everything. And I prayed Asr. And now I'm gonna have my lunch, like a late lunch. Kind of bought lunch because I wouldn't have time to actually make it. But then I realized that all of my bulbs in my kitchen is used. And none of them are turning on. So I have some here. I'm gonna see if I can change it myself. but we'll see how that goes. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no, this needs an electrician. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna have to ask the landlord to get a handyman to come. But yeah, that means I won't be able to shoot, well, film myself cooking this evening because it's gonna be dark. So there goes that, but I'll see if I can sort it out by tomorrow. So that's that. So I'm just gonna take, I wanted to say take a nap. I really do want to take a nap. But I think I'm going to eat first, then I'm going to watch some TV and maybe take a nap. And then later on I'll see what I do. But yeah, let's eat. We thank you, God, for the food we're about to receive. But this one specifically was as dry as the Saharan desert. And that is why I'm adding shatar right now. I actually got it from somebody. So I'm gonna add it just to add a little bit of, flavor and spice. But this food was bland and I didn't expect that. But it is healthier than buying McDonald's or outside food. So yeah, I'm accompanying it with Pepsi, of course, because I already drank water today, okay? So I'm gonna have a Pepsi, and that's what's gonna happen. And this is my food. Let's enjoy and watch Attack on Titan. I watched Attack on Titan before in like 2016, but I didn't pay attention to the plot because I only like the fighting. I'm only there for the violence. But I've decided to rewatch it for the plot, and I just want to ask all these anime people, Yelane, what is it that's so entertaining about watching, getting so invested in the plot, in the storylines? Because Eren, he is intense. His reactions are like so dramatic, and I don't understand. Wukom, why for? Because it'll be something so simple and then he's like raging on the inside, and I feel like it's too much. But yeah, I want to know. I know I'm pretty sure all anime is like that, because I know Dragon Ball Z, Goku and them were also overreacting, especially his brother's name, Vegeta, especially him. But yeah, I'm getting into my anime bag. I'm starting with Attack on Titan. If you have any suggestions, and tell me where to find them as well, because I'm in China and most of the interesting sites are blocked. So tell me where to find them, which website. Put them in the comments below. If you don't do that, it's fine. I'll find it myself. But yeah, help someone out. Thank you.
وأعجب من مريدك وهو يدري بأنك في الورى أم العجاب ولولا أن لي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أتى أمر الله فلا تستعجلوه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون ينزل الملائكة بالروح من أمره على من يشاء من عباده أن أنذروا أنه لا إله إلا أنا تتقون خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق تعالى عما يشركون خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين والأنعام خلقها لكم فيها دفء ومنافع ومنها تأكلون ولكم فيها جمال حين تريحون وحين تسرحون وتحمل أثقالكم إلى بلد لم تكونوا بالغيه إلا بشق الأنفس إن ربكم لرؤوف رحيم والخيل والبغال والحمير لتركبوها وزينة ويخلق ما لا تعلمون وعلى الله قصد السبيل ومنها جائر ولو شاء لهداكم أجمعين هو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء لكم منه شراب ومنه شجر فيه تسيمون ينبت لكم به الزرع والزيتون والنخيل والأعناب ومن كل الثمرات إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون وسخر لكم الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون وما ذرأ لكم في الأرض مختلفا ألوانه إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يذكرون وهو الذي سخر البحر لتأكلوا منه لحما طريا وتستخرجوا منه حلية تلبسونها وترى الفلك مواخر فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون وألقى في الأرض رواسي أن تميد بكم وأنهارا وسبلا لعلكم تهتدون وعلامات وبالنجم هم يهتدون أفمن يخلق كمن لا يخلق أفلا تذكرون وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها إن الله لغفور رحيم.
I got this book a while ago, called Timeless Seeds of Advice by B.B. Abdullah. And I got it from this shop called Suhaila. It's an online Muslim store in South Africa. I got it last year when I was home. And they really have some good stuff on there. So if you're in South Africa and you need like anything Islamic, they have prayer mats, they have some prayer clothes for women, they have a selection of books. I got my Quran from there as well. They even have stuff like home decor and some stationery for kids. But anyway, back to this book, Timeless Seeds of Advice. I opened it this evening after a long while of not having picked up this book actually. And the first page it went to was advice number 68. I will read it as follows. The Prophet ﷺ sought refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from sadness. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from worry and sadness, from incapacity and laziness, from cowardice and miserliness, from being heavily in debt, and from being overpowered by other men. Ibn al-Qayyim said, sadness weakens the heart and diminishes determination and wanting to go forward. And there is nothing more beloved to Shaitan than the sadness of a believer. He also then said, do not ruin your happiness with worry, and do not ruin your mind with pessimism. Do not ruin your success with deception, and do not ruin the optimism of others by destroying it. Do not ruin your day by looking back at yesterday. If you think about your situation, you will find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you things without asking. So have trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He does not prevent anything you want except there is goodness in it. You could be sleeping and the doors of the heavens are being opened with du'as being made on your behalf, subhanallah. Perhaps from someone poor whom you helped, or someone sad whom you brought joy, or someone passing by and you smiled at them, or someone in distress and you removed it. So do not underestimate any good deeds. One of the righteous predecessors said, I make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something I want, and if He gives it to me, then I am happy once. And if He does not give it to me, then I am happy 10 times, because the first was my choice and the second was Allah's choice. Life is short, so do not shorten it with worries, grief, and sadness. And this one is kind of a heavy topic for me because I'm one person to always view sadness as kind of a good emotion, because I've always thought like when I'm sad I can feel it, but I think when I'm happy I forget. And I didn't understand how to explain it because I didn't know what it meant, but I knew that that is what I felt. That was sincere to how I felt about the two spectrums of emotions. And I think after reading this, maybe the way that I can explain it, or it makes sense to me now in hindsight, is that when I'm sad, I feel like at the lowest of my low. And I feel like there is more sincerity because then when I at least pray, like I really, really, really need help. I really, really need guidance. I really, really need comfort and compassion. And usually at points or parts of my life when I was like really, really sad, I would pray and then I would literally feel like there's been this heavy weight lifted. Even though my situation in the physical realm didn't change, at least emotionally I could feel like, okay, there is some movement. It's not just stagnant energy. That's how I can explain it. And when I am sad, I kind of see the situation for what it is. And I think this is why I always thought like me being sad is kind of a good thing. Not that I'm going out looking to be sad, but when I am sad, I don't see it as the end of the world. I sort of cherish it for the time that I am sad, to be in that and to figure out how I'm going to build up from there. And obviously go back to Allah and, humble myself, because there's nothing to boast about. I'm already broken down. I'm already a shell of what I thought I was. So, acts of worship during that time is much more easier. But in this, excerpt, I would say. It was talking about how Shaitan loves the sadness of a believer because it weakens the heart. I think I might have to look into that because I sort of don't get how. I mean the Prophet knows best and Allah knows best of all, so I'm sure there is truth in it, but it is something to ponder about. Like, why is it that when you're sad, your heart is at the weakest? I think it might be molded by your perspective, because sometimes you might be sad and you might give up and say, like, oh, this is hopeless, I can't do this anymore, or I don't even see the point in living anymore and there's nothing to be grateful about. But that, I think, is all molded by your perspective. And yeah, I think overall, reading this and really thinking about it has made me more grateful of the mindset that I have. And I'm not really sure about where it came from. All I know is that when I am sad, I am not completely hopeless. And I think that is within itself a blessing, because I am somebody that kind of keeps to myself. I do live on my own. I'm not even in my home country. I live outside of South Africa alone. So when I am sad, there is no family members to really check up on me if it's a dangerous situation. Let me say it like that. If I close up and I don't tell anyone what's going on with me, it would be really easy for me to get into a very dangerous mindset. But subhanallah, my mind doesn't go there. And I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, that's all I have to say. But you heard it in the book. It said, life is short and do not shorten it with worries, grief, and sadness. So I'm going to end the video with that. Tot ziens.